everybody. Welcome to the Quench Life podcast. My name is Jillian, and with me today is Kim. How are you, Kim? Welcome.
I'm very well, thank you, Jillian. How are you?
I am fabulous. Thank you for coming out and joining us on the show today.
Well, thank you for asking me.
Yes, love having you here. So my question for you today to kick us off is just to give us some background information on your fitness journey.
Okay, so my fitness journey started probably the day I was born. I was a fat kid, and fat kids finish last in life, apparently. But
Okay.
anyway, so just fast forwarding a little bit, I was fit and healthy for probably maybe 10, 20 years out of my whole adult life, and I'm in my 50s now. So like my childbearing years were very good years for me physically, because when you have kids, you're eating healthier, you're more active, you're doing all that kind of stuff, you're taking care of yourself, that kind of thing. And then one thing led to another. They got all bigger and better and moved on, and I decided that here I am, just me and the pizza.
Sure, it happens.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people can relate to that and understand that.
So I met you a few years ago. Actually, Deb, a mutual friend, invited me to go belly dancing with her.
Oh, yes?
Never in a million years would I thought that I would go belly dancing, but I did, and it was fun. And I've been more in tune to my activity level and getting more fit and being healthier over the course of the past probably 3 or 4 years. It was tough, really, because my husband passed away, and that was a whole big kerfuffle, as you can imagine. So, when you're really down, you don't realize how far up is.
Yeah.
So whatever, but you climb your way up, and here you are. So
your husband passed, and you felt super depressed through that entire scenario, which is completely understandable. But you had to dig yourself out of that. So what were some strategies that you used to kind of help, if you don't mind me asking, to get yourself out of that?
Well, I'll tell you, it was a long journey.
Okay.
One time, I remember my poor son. So, of my 3 children, 2 were in Texas and went back to their lives. But my youngest son was stuck home with me in all of my misery.
Okay.
And misery loves company.
Yeah. Well, grief takes a long
So,
time, and I
yeah.
don't think people really communicate that process of how long grief does take, and it affects everybody so differently.
It does.
Whether it's waves of depression or sadness or whatever those things might be, it just takes time. So yeah.
Definitely. So one time, my son came home from work, and I said to him, I probably shouldn't say this on TV, but whatever. I said, Michael, do I have a boo-boo here? I thought I had a bed sore, and he says, I thought from laying on the couch for like the past 6 months, just in the same spot, I couldn't tell if I had eroded my skin or given myself a bed sore or not.
Yeah.
And he went off on me. He's like, Ma, you think you have a bed sore? You need to get off the couch. And that kind of helped me realize that more than just my own skunkiness, so to speak, my own wallow, I was dragging him down with me.
Sure.
And that kind of helped me say, all right, enough's enough. I gotta figure this out better than I am, and I really can't be asking my 24-year-old son if I have bed sores.
Right.
So
it's a fair question, but there's got to be a better way to do this.
So, and he was great. He went out of his way. He'd take me on rides, and he'd be very he tried to be there for me, and he was there for me. But he was out of his comfort zone because he just lost his dad as well, and now his mother's lost her marbles, and getting bed sores, laying on the couch, doesn't know what the heck's going on. So whatever. Everything's much better now. He graduated college, moved away, has a great job, lives with his girlfriend in the western part of the state. Very successful.
That's awesome.
And it's a happy journey. We were just there together last weekend apple picking.
Nice.
So, it was fun.
That's
it was
very
fun.
nice.
And he was worried about me because 2 field trips before that, in the middle of the summer, we had gone to some place called Gillette Castle State Park, I think it is, in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And it's this beautiful, old castle, all this stuff, but it's trails and everything. And I got heat stroke because I was so out of condition because I didn't start back to the gym until September because of the whole COVID and everything. But I was deconditioned, I was dehydrated, my face was the color of one of those weights. So when we went apple picking, he said to me, "You sure you're up for this?" You know? And I had been working out and taking better care of myself. I had started that 45-day challenge, so I was feeling, much more able, so to speak, and ready for the challenge. We had a blast, climbed all the hills. I made him up the hills faster than he did. So, yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a very, very good time.
That's good. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah,
and
it was
it's
great.
nice to not be huffing and puffing and feeling that success when you're doing that and going up the hills and stuff.
Yeah, it was great. I'm like, oh my God. I'm eating healthy, Michael.
I am on better track now, right? So we just started a challenge a few weeks ago. We're about
think so.
2.5 weeks in. I think we're on day 18, you said. And I had to chat with Kim prior to us getting started. And I love Kim because you can just be so super honest, and she's super honest back. And I appreciate that because not everybody will be honest. And I said, Kim, I really want to make sure that this is the time now that you're going to be super committed to yourself because Kim does for everybody and she's been doing great. So why don't you what's different now about committing to your health and wellness that wasn't necessarily there before?
I don't look at it as a burden.
Okay.
It's like, you know what? I deserve to be able to walk up the hill and not huff and puff. And it's better for me to go to the grocery store and actually cook something than to give the pizza guys another $10,
Sure.
So I'm eating healthier. Just this is going to sound really cliche, but like my whole life has changed in this past just 18 days. I've eaten things I didn't even know existed before, like mung beans. I mean, really?
But they're good.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. So it's great. Like I used to drink like a gallon of coffee every day. I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and that's it. I don't drink it all day long anymore. I drink the gallon of water. It goes down real easy, which I was really surprised about because when you get this gigantic jug that you gave us, it's pretty daunting.
Yes. So we gave everybody a gallon jug that they have to fill up every single day with the goal of being to drink a gallon of water. So it's super intimidating when you look at it. But once you get going with it, it's
goes
not
down,
too bad.
It's great. I started personal training. I've only had 1 session, and I was so sore the next day that I had to cancel my boot camp, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll get there. I really like that there's a lot of support. There's a special, what is it, Facebook page? Is that what it is? Like, there's a special group. Yeah, and it's great because the other members who were doing the challenge as well can, hey, what day is it? I've lost track. Or where do you find mung beans?
Right. What are we eating today?
Right, yeah.
Kind of helping and supporting everybody.
Yeah.
I think that's what's super important is to find people that can wrap around you and support one another and high five one another while you're going through these changes.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
So where's the future projection going with Kim's Fitness? So where are you seeing yourself? Not even super long from here, but we've got 90 days. Where is Kim going to be in 90 days?
90 days. I will still be eating healthy.
Okay.
I will still be coming to the gym at least 3 days a week, drinking a gallon of water. And actually, I was thinking about, it's not really a health thing. I like to take boat rides, so I was thinking about just taking the dog on a trip to the vineyard and just walking the vineyard. I did it once a couple of years ago in November, and it's great. It's cold, but you have the whole place to yourself, so who cares? It's cold.
So where would you go and walk on the vineyard?
What I usually do is it's about like 4 miles round trip, but we take the boat, the train. Let's take the train to the vineyard. Take the
Another
boat.
day.
Yeah. So you land in one spot and then you walk to the other port and take the boat out.
Oh, what a great idea.
Yeah, and it's great. It's the middle of November. You have the whole place to yourself, and it's fun. And the bus driver will not let you take the bus unless you have exact change, so you don't have to worry about it. You're walking.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so it's fun.
So it's nice that you're going to award yourself, reward yourself with a fitness activity, but also a nice activity. Will you go by yourself or will you bring somebody?
Well, there are a few people who I've kicked it around at work a few times, and it was, I'll go. But November on the vineyard is really kind of cold.
Yeah.
So I'll throw it out there and see what,
Sure.
see how many takers I get. But I have this beagle. You've met Tilly.
Yes.
She's in the car actually waiting for me to finish because the daycare lady, whatever, it's her daughter's birthday,
Yeah.
so they were having a time. So anyway, so Tilly is a beagle who follows her nose, which is wonderful when she's in the backyard, but she doesn't like to walk quite so much.
Yeah.
So I got really tired of, having a standoff, me at one end of the leash, her on the other.
Yeah.
And if I want to bring her with me, I have to find a way to transport her. So I bought a baby carriage
Yeah.
for her, and I plunk her in the baby carriage, and we go walking down the streets in Osterville, and
Yeah.
people look at us funny, but I'm like, I'm eccentric. I'm in
It's not like
Osterville.
she's a tiny dog.
No, she weighs about 30 pounds. She's about this big. Weighs about 30 pounds. So she only jumped out once.
Yeah.
But it
hysterical.
gives her a different outlook.
Yeah,
So we both have
different
different
vision.
outlooks now because, she's used to walking with her nose to the grindstone,
Sure.
sniff and sniff, and now she's sitting up and she's looking all around like, oh,
Yeah.
what's
There's
that?
so much
There's
action
so much
up here.
Exactly. Like there's so many vegetables in the produce section.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah, exactly. That's hysterical. You'll have to take more photos of that.
I will. So, it's me and the dog. The kids are
Yeah.
gone, they have their own thing. So there's really no reason why I can't take care of myself and do the things that I want to do.
Yeah. Which was that a hard mental decision for you to decide to take care of yourself, or what was that?
Well, it's, you're always like, oh, I have to lose weight, right? Everybody always has to lose weight. And, I'm going to live till I'm 117, so it'd be nice if I could actually walk to the bathroom by myself. So, I don't have any, medical conditions. I don't want any. So it seemed to me like this is the right time to do it. And yeah, it took me a lifetime to get here,
Yeah.
to be truthful. It really did.
Yeah.
I joined gyms before in the past, and it's like they're all stinky old guys, or no offense to
Sure.
stinky old guys, but well, you know what
Not take it.
Well, you know what I mean. It's
Yeah,
just so that's one thing that I love about coming here. It's like it's all women, which really appeals to me, and supportive, and everybody's great.
Yeah.
We have fun. That's the most important
Gotta
thing.
have
is
a
that,
little bit of fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Tell me a little bit about how you feel like your mindset is different now. So I know that you said the kids are gone, there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing those things, but do you feel like there's a different thing in your mind now versus the years of where you felt like you were struggling and doing it? Or do you just feel like you just got to the point that enough's enough? Or what's different now? Why is today the day? What drew the line in the sand?
So I was a housewife and a mom and a wife for 35 years. We had supper on the table every night at 5 o'clock and blah, blah, blah. So when my husband passed away and the kids all grew up, I'm like, the heck with that. I'm never cooking again as long as I live. I don't care, whatever.
Fair enough. You did it
not.
for a long time.
Yeah, just not. I'm
Yeah.
done. I don't care. The laundry can be 8 feet high. I just
Right.
don't care. And then when the kids moved away and my son got married, and I felt almost like my life was starting to unravel.
Yeah.
Because it always been me and them and my husband, and now it's just me and this dog who doesn't want to go for walks.
Sure.
So it was almost like letting go of the past. And I don't mean like, oh, I'm never going to see you guys again.
Sure.
But,
No.
letting go of my past life, so to speak, to walk into my new one.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's, I think one is giving yourself permission. You are finally, I think, giving yourself permission to be okay and
Yeah.
to allow yourself to live. You did grieve, you did all of that.
Yeah.
So I think that's a fair thing to say. You're still going to be there. The boys are still going to be there.
Yeah, we're going up this weekend. He's like, you want to run errands? Oh, yeah, sure, okay.
You love running errands.
Yeah, I love running errands. So we're having a grandbaby, and nobody knows, so shh.
Oh, we
They
won't
know,
tell
they, no,
anybody.
they know we're having the grandbaby, but they don't know that I have a fire engine for him already.
It's true. This
He's not
isn't
even-
going to be out
yeah,
for a few
no,
weeks,
like
so
he's,
it's
he's
okay.
he's not even born yet, and I have a fire engine in my
Yeah.
in my basement all ready for the
Yeah.
kid. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. It's gonna
Yeah.
be fun. So
So if this comes out in a couple weeks, are you okay with the grandbaby thing being on it? When are they announcing? Yeah.
But
okay.
Oh no, everybody knows they're
Oh,
having a
okay,
grandbaby.
okay.
And so we were supposed to have the gender reveal. My son's a real pain in the neck. He's like every 15 minutes, oh, we're doing it this weekend, we're doing it this weekend. No, we're not, no, we're not. So finally he just got sick of postponing it, and he just called me one day and said, the gender reveal's canceled, we're having a boy. His name's Charles. So I said, okay. Thanks.
Well, saved you a drive. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's all right. So I'll go up this weekend. His wife's working, so we'll hang around, whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
So a few months, so you're going to be a grandma.
I'm
That
gonna be a
changes the
grandma.
game.
Yeah, it
That
does.
changes the
Yeah.
game when you got a little baby
Yeah,
to
I
smush
can't
on.
wait. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I have more baby stuff. It's like in my basement. So whatever, it doesn't matter about me. But anyhow, with COVID and all, there's like no guarantee you're gonna have a baby shower, all this kind of stuff. So I started looking like, I'm a hoarder, right? I tell you I go hoarding when
Yes.
I find the fire truck hoarding.
Yeah.
Not really, I'm not really a hoarder. But anyway, I've got car seats and a crib. I've got everything they need for the baby already in the basement. All they have to do is tell me they want it, and
Yeah.
I'm launch. Just fill the car and let's go. So
That's awesome.
I'm psyched.
Yeah, that's a total life game changer.
Yeah.
You're going to be
Yeah.
a great grandma.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't
And
wait.
you'll have all this energy.
I know.
The baby's going to be like, Grandma, slow down. I
I know.
can't keep
I know.
up with you.
Come on,
Like,
let's
which
go.
is, that's the dream, right?
You can pop you in the stroller next to the dog.
So yeah, just take off.
Should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so my last question I'm
Uh-huh.
going to ask is, what is your favorite exercise that you do when you come into the gym?
Well, I love boxing.
Okay.
I mean, I really love boxing.
Yeah.
Um,
Great stress reliever, good
Oh,
cardio workout. You just feel
fabulous.
better after
it's,
hitting
it's
stuff.
fabulous. And
Yeah.
you just go and you just beat the stuffing out of something, and it's just
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
But
I
that
agree.
being said, I really started liking the personal training
Yep.
with that ball thing that you do with the when you kill your abs, you hold the ball between your legs and you go. And it's not
Oh, we were doing-
It's
yes.
not my favorite exercise,
Yes.
but it's
You're going to say your favorite exercise is the med ball drop?
Is that what it is?
That's what it was called?
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh,
No. I like to deadlift too.
Yeah.
I like to deadlift.
yeah.
That's fun.
All right. So core work, heavy weights, boxing.
Yeah. 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 A little bit of
A
everything.
little bit of everything,
Yeah.
all the good ones. That's great.
Yeah. Boxing's cool. If you haven't tried boxing, you should try boxing.
Yeah.
Boxing's awesome.
I think, it's one of the most popular trainings that we offer.
Yeah.
Because just that full body cardio workout, and it's just such a great stress reliever. And it kicks your butt, and it's nice to be a sweaty and just over it.
You go home like, woo, woo.
Yeah, all sweaty, you can't breathe. It's great.
It's wonderful. What's not to like?
Yes. All right. Well, thank you for coming on to the Quench Life podcast today. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, and we hope that you'll join us next time.
There's so much information about what women should be doing to stay fit and healthy, it makes it hard to know what information is right. Join me, Jillian Russo, every Wednesday as I interview women who have finally made themselves a priority. Each episode contains inspirational stories from women just like you who have had enough and have decided to make health and fitness part of their everyday lives. I'll also be inviting other health and wellness professionals to share their stories and provide tips on health, nutrition, wellness, life, and much more.